Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. This is going to be another day in my teacher life. I'm going to try to do a full day in my teacher life. We'll see how it goes. It is 9 o'clock. My students get here in 5 minutes. This morning, I went to Starbucks. You saw I picked up a pumpkin cream cold brew because why not? Even though it's like 90 outside, as you can tell from what I'm wearing. And I just spent some time laminating some WordWork centers that my students are going to start using next week. I am doing a whole video on how I introduce my WordWork centers at the start of the year. That's going to come up next week, so a week after this one goes up. So stay tuned for that if you are curious, but I will take you through the activities and things like that, show you my students doing the activities, and just chat about how I introduce them and get the students working independently. So a couple things since the last time I talked to you. I finally got electrical tape, so you can see it right there on the carpet. It's pink, and that's how we're gonna mark our spots. I worked it out, 24 fits on there. I am still at 24 students. I made a seating chart yesterday, so we're going to do that today because up to this point, I did not bother with a seating chart because my roster kept changing, but we stayed stable this week, so we're gonna do that. I do still have room for like a couple other students maybe, but they just might have to sit on the tile, honestly. So let me go ahead and get everything pulled up on the smart board, get our day started off, and I will chat with you as I can, when I can, and yeah, hopefully we will have a good end to the week. Yesterday was a little bit of a rough day, but I'm pretty sure we can get back on track and make this a good one. So I will chat with you later. It's 4:38, dismissal's done. I'm getting ready to head out, but I have some things I need to do. I figured I would go ahead and film and bring you along because I did not get a whole ton of footage. I spent my entire plan time laminating. So what I was doing is I laminated my students' names and put them on just a ring because this is going to be a center, a writing center where they're gonna just practice writing each other's names to get the letter formation, that kind of thing. So that's ready to go for next week. I also had our wonderful instructional aide cut out a center that I'm going to have them do next week, where they're going to match the capital to the lowercase letter. I'm going to put a clear Velcro dot just on the tree, and then they're going to stick the apple on the tree to match. So that's all cut out. I also need to, before I leave, finish putting together my students' math pouches. I had to order more of them if you watched last week's vlog. So I need to number those, get their cubes put in there for next week. I need to make some copies of our poetry notebooks for next week because that same amazing aide copied them all for me. And y'all, I cannot find them anywhere in my classroom. So I'm gonna have to rerun them, which stinks, but you know, it is what it is. And I also need to run writing paper for next week. So that is what I'm gonna do before I head home for the night. So let's go ahead and get busy because I would love to be out of here by 5. So here we go. Hey y'all, it's 5:28, so I did not make my time to leave, but I got talking to the principal about a couple things. Still had to make my copies, so anyway, we are heading home. This weekend I do have something to work on. I need to put together my open house PowerPoint presentation, so I will be working on that at home, but I've got everything else done and ready to go. So I consider that pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and head home. I will bring you along this evening because this is going to be a full day in my teacher life. So here we go, heading home. Hello everyone, as you can see, I am home. I have changed clothes. I am ready to get into my weekend. So for the remainder of tonight, I am going to be doing some reading. I am working on a book on my Kindle that I've checked out from the library. It's called Rivals in the City by Y.S. Lee. Here's the cover. So I will be reading a bit of that. I would like to get to 75%. I'm at a little over 50% right now, so that would be a nice little dent so I can finish it off tomorrow. I'm probably gonna watch a little bit of Cardinals baseball and maybe play something on my Switch. I don't know, we'll see. Because I might also fall asleep and all of those plans will go by the wayside. So we will just see what the evening brings, but I will bring you along to close out this full day in my teacher life. So I do have plans, as I mentioned, over the weekend to work on my curriculum night presentation, but I am not going to do that tonight. So that will not be part of my vlog. I will possibly share a little bit more about that in an upcoming vlog, but we'll just see how that all works out. We have been given kind of like a basic outline from our principal, although we do not have to use what he created by any means. So a lot of it's going to be pretty specific to my school, and obviously I don't want to delve into all of that on YouTube. So we'll see. I might mention a little bit of it in a future vlog, but yeah, that will not come in this one. So anyway, enough rambling. I'm gonna go have some dinner and then we're gonna do some reading and just relax for the rest of the night. Hey y'all, happy Saturday. As you saw, I did do some reading last night, actually finished the book that I was hoping to finish, so yay for that. So we're gonna go ahead and sign off this day in my teacher life. If you enjoyed, please do leave me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel if you would like to see more from me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye everyone.